We are in Jackson Square, and it's known as the heart of the French Quarter. This area is the most photographed place in the state of Louisiana, and in the middle is the statue of Andrew Jackson on horseback, and he's flanked by the St. Louis Cathedral behind me, the Moonwalk, which offers a stunning view of the Mississippi River, and the two famous Pontalba Buildings. These are named after Baroness Michaela Alonaster Pontalba, who had them constructed in 1845. She financed the redesign of the square from a military parade ground to the beautiful design you can see today. The redesign included the addition of the formal gardens, the walkways, benches, and the iconic iron fence surrounding the square. These Pontalba apartments you see today are said to be the oldest apartment complexes in the entire country. And if you look at the wrought iron, you will still be able to see her initials embedded into them. Jackson Square was once known, and sometimes is still called, the Place d'Armes before the Baroness did her thing. Instead of these gorgeous buildings, there were military barracks on either side, and this area would host public executions. Now back then, executions would be a huge event in the early city, and large crowds would gather, after attending weekly mass of course, to see the poor soul take their last breath. The prisoner would be wheeled out of the Cabildo through a green gate and brought down Pirates Alley to be extinguished in the Place d'Armes. People who committed smaller or more insignificant crimes would be humiliated in the stocks that were set up, and passersby would throw garbage at them or spit on them. I haven't found any evidence in my research of a guillotine in use during this time period, but several different style executions would occur, mostly by the hangman. The square is named after Andrew Jackson for his actions during the Battle of New Orleans, despite Jean Lafitte and the Barratarians doing most of the heavy lifting. This bronze statue of him is one of three. The others are located in Washington, D.C. and Nashville. Behind the statue is the incredible trio of buildings known as the Cabildo, the St. Louis Cathedral, and the Presbytery, each serving their own purpose that will need their own separate videos. Louisiana would be given from Spain to France as part of a secret treaty known as the Treaty of San Ildefonso. That treaty was signed in 1800, however, Spain would continue to govern the area until late 1803. On November 30th of 1803, the citizens of New Orleans gathered around the balcony of the Cabildo and were told that Louisiana had officially been transferred from Spain over to France. Not even a month later, on December 20th, these same people would be told again from the balcony of the Cabildo that they were now a part of the United States of America. That means that in a matter of 3 weeks, the Spanish flag would be raised, lowered, and replaced with the French flag, which was then raised, lowered, and replaced with the American flag that still flies above today. The sale of the Louisiana Territory would be finalized, and the most culturally significant location on the continent would enter the United States of America. Make sure you have notifications turned on whichever platform you're watching this on, so you don't miss our upcoming videos. We couldn't bring you this information without your support on Patreon, and we'd like to thank all of those who have contributed, and we encourage anyone watching this video right now to consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/LouisianaDread. For more Louisiana history, horror, folklore, and culture, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Kyle Crosby, and this is Louisiana Dread Quick History.